Tried several things today in the city. Just want to give a brief first impressions, admitting that you can't tell all that much about a fragrance by a little sniff or one spray on the arm. The first one I tried, which I'm wearing on skin and is on this tester strip, was the Labo City exclusive Myrrhe. This started out really promising. I found the opening quite bright. I was surprised to find there's not citrus listed, but I got a strong, bright, citrusy, almost green opening. Jasmine is listed, and I was scared because it's very expensive, and I was worried that actually I was going to really like this, but not to fear. The dry down was a huge letdown. It's not bad, but it just goes to kind of a generic ambery, warm, slightly sweet, slightly resinous dry down. And I feel this way about a lot of the Labos, that they have kind of wow openings, but have a very kind of mundane, thin, boring dry down to them. So complex smelling fragrance at first, pretty uninteresting at last. I also tried musk, which I tried last year, and I do like. I think I'll buy at least a sample vial this year to wear it some more. So anyway, Myrrhe, not a big fan. Been really interested to try Fanfare from Thameen. So I stopped by Scent Bar, which is also nearby. This one again actually was a big wow up front. Really herbal, really aromatic, a lot going on, very bright, very citrusy. But once again, the dry down, it doesn't disappoint. I just don't like it at all. It goes in this sort of, I guess, waxy white, floral, vanillic, sweet, almost dusty, old floral smell. Now, I like a white floral. I like a tuberose. I like a coconutty tuberose. This just has this scent profile I've come across before that I just really don't like. It's borderline hatred, this smell of the base, and unfortunately the wonderful opening can't make up for that. But again, very glad. It's extremely expensive. I also tried Eris Green Spell. This one is nice. It's not a wow, but it kind of does what you think. It's a green fragrance. Given my collection, I'm not sure I would buy it. I think Synthetic Jungle does a similar thing, but better. Although I'd say this is maybe smoother, more natural smelling. Synthetic Jungle is maybe brighter, more acidic. But given that I have a lot of really 10 out of 10 green fragrances like Bel Respiro number 19, not sure there's room for this, but I often like to pre-sample because samples can be expensive, and I like to try a few from a brand before deciding to buy the Discovery Kit. So I'm thinking about buying the Eris Discovery Kit, but sometimes just an entire brand won't mesh with you, and then you feel dumb wasting $50 or $70 on their whole kit. So I'd like to dip my toe in first and then get a better impression. Just like with the Labo, $12 for one sample. I wanna at least make sure I like it enough to warrant spending $12 to investigate further. I think with musk I will, and Mousse de Chêne I will. I tried last year, but they had sold out of samples by the time I tried it. I'll try Myrrhe probably on skin again for free. Not so sure it's worth a $12 sample. And the last one, actually forget, they brought out Mediterraneo, fresh Mediterranean. I was asking for green, herbal, or petitgrain, neroli fragrances. As always at Lucky Scent Bar here in NYC, super helpful, really friendly, no pressure to buy. I think I've bought from the store once, but I do order from Lucky Scent fairly frequently. But they have no way of knowing who's a loyal Lucky Scent customer and who's there just to sample. So I really appreciate that they treat everybody nicely, with respect, and they take you seriously. You don't have to buy a load for them to give you good service. Whereas the Labo, typical cold, I had to ask for the city exclusive samples. They're behind the counter. I don't know where they get off acting so snobby while offering such mediocre product.